Hello Internet, I am Gaethorn and welcome to my channel where I am starting Avowed for the very first time. My coworker is also playing this right now. She's the one that recommended it because nobody's in my comments, guys. Jump in my comments, have some conversations. That's part of the reason I want to do this. I'm not doing this to try and make this my life. I only have time to maybe post 2 videos a week on Wednesday and Saturday, but even then sometimes I only get Saturday out. Depends on how busy I am. But right now, so if you're brand new to my channel, because this might be the very first game you jump in on, and this is episode 1, oops, I just hit my filter. I am a virtual teacher. So I do work from home, I teach from home, which is really nice. I don't have to deal with behaviors in the classroom, and I can just spend my entire classroom time actually teaching. It has its own different pros and cons. That's just one of the pros I really like. But with that, that means that my days can get busy and the schedule gets busy, and in April we have in-person testing because state testing is required to be in person where I live, unfortunately. So April's going to be really, really crazy, but right now I am on spring break. Earlier today I finished The Wolf Among Us. I didn't think I'd be able to get to this today, but my significant other is having to work a little late himself, so I was like, well, I don't know, jump in on this game and start it because my coworker's currently playing it and she's trying to hold off on talking about anything. So please jump in my comments. They'll have some conversations with me, suggest future games. I did just download Atomfall as well because it was on sale for 50% off. I'm not gonna pass that up. So I have that on the back burner as well. Though I'd love to do a shorter game in between Avowed and Atomfall. So if you have a recommendation of games similar to like the Nancy Drew series, Wolf Among Us, Dispatch, stuff like that, please let me know. Have some conversation, and maybe help me out, because right now I'm guessing on volume based on the audio mixer, but sometimes the audio mixer is a little off. So if I'm too quiet, or the game is too loud, basically if the game's louder than me, please let me know so I can swap that, so I can fix it. I just went through the audio settings to try and deal with that, and hopefully I got it to where it needs to be, but I don't know for sure. So please tell me in the comments. My internet is not capable of streaming right now, especially since for some reason in the evenings our entire neighborhood, they are affecting us. And I think it's just that they didn't account for the number of people in this area, and so the amount of people on in the evenings ends up overtaxing our internet system, like the neighborhood wide, and it starts to get really glitchy. So there's absolutely no way I could stream in the evenings because of that situation. And until T-Mobile brings their amazing, I can't think of the word, the clear wire. That's really cool, really high speed, really amazing. I've heard great things about it, but until they bring it to my neighborhood, I'm SOL. I'm stuck with Xfinity, and the fact that they did not account for the number of people living in this area. So there's no streaming, so I don't have someone live telling me that my volume's off. So please tell me in my comments so I can fix it for her. Oh, this isn't gonna drop till Saturday, and today is Monday. There might be a good chunk of episodes of this where the audio's off until this coming Saturday, almost a week from now, when this finally drops. But still, please tell me so I can fix any future episodes. Plus, if I haven't finished editing everything, I can at least tweak it in post. But yeah, so that was a little bit about me, a little bit about this. I don't know much about Avowed. I love this graphic, though. That's cool with like the purple lightning in like it almost looks like tree roots as ribs with purple lightning. That's fascinating. The other thing I'm pretty sure I know about this, I didn't double check. Pretty sure Laura Bailey does a voice. Let me double check. Because otherwise I'm gonna be listening for her voice and be completely wrong. Does Laura Bailey do a voice in Avowed? Oh, I'm completely wrong. Who is it that does a voice in Avowed that I'm thinking of? gonna look up the voice actors just because I could swear there was a voice actor that. Oh, it's Matthew Mercer and also Anjali Bhimani. Those are the two voices that I remember. Okay. Wrong Critical Role, people. Mighty Nein, sure. I'm a big Critical Role fan. So yeah. I was off. It's not Laura Bailey. Anjali Bhimani. But alright, I'm excited. I want to get into this. I'm just gonna start.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles,
Australia.
and us.
Sorry.
Yet the more we
Back up.
free this place from danger, the more the land fights back.
If you don't know the history of Australia,
And
you
now,
didn't get that.
as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To
Jesus?
many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Yes, sir. Do I get to create my character? Oh, I get to create my character. Oh, right. Why are there... There we go. I was like, why are some of these not loading? Probably close to my face. A little bit more. I'm a little bit more rounded back here. More like that. Yeah, probably more like that. Oh, thinner lips. Or I could be a mushroom person. I don't know, like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in the Drywood, the Adir Empire, Valia, and the Valian republics, though not as large as the towering Aumaua. Humans are known for their strength and willpower. Elves. Elves are the dominant race in Ire Glanfath, and the white that wens are extremely common in the Direwood and Adir. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as a commonly isolationist nature and dex perception. The mighty Amawa are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, known as Rautai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. Dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They are commonly found in the Dire Wood, the Valiant Republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. Orlands. Oh my god. The smallest of the kids' races. So many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Sorry, there's a big spot on my glasses. Also notable for the large ears, two-tone skin, and hirsute bodies. Orlans are commonly found in Irelandfath, the Ixamiddle Plains, and parts of the Direwood. They are known for their mental intensity and quickness. Do I want to do this? Elf. Kind of like that dexterity, to be honest. Right now I'm a little sun-kissed. Might not look it because it's dark in my office and I've got this, like, the lights aren't balanced very well and I don't have space for a light here. Probably that. Just because I'm a little sun-kissed right now. I don't look it because of the shine. I should have put on something to block the shiny. I just wanted to. Oh, that might be actually a little closer to my face. That's a little closer to my face. Godlike features. Ooh. Too pink. Way too pink. I don't like the color pink. I don't want to be a mushroom. I don't like mushrooms. Maybe just that. No. No, I kind of like that. Okay. Hair. Yay. I already saw my haircut exists in the presets. So now I just gotta find it. I think it's this. No. It's on in the presets. No, it's not that. It's this here. Where's the hairstyle? It's on presets. My hair's not written. Kind of like that though. I am thinking about chopping this off and going to something a bit more like that for a little while. Once the summer heat hits, which is apparently this upcoming weekend. It's gonna hit 90 this upcoming weekend. It's ridiculous. Honestly, the hair is pretty accurate. Like the color. That's weird, because I know I saw my specific hairstyle in the presets. So I wonder why it's not showing up here. I'm trying to do this. It's just bugging me that I don't see the full undercut. That's weird. Facial hair. Nope, no facial hair. Okay. Nope. Nope, that's not it. I want the height. Draw height from window a little bit. My face is a little smaller. It's a little shorter. Oh. Oh. Y'all saw that, right? That was creepy. There were teeth. I can do this and then fix the chin depth. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. And cheeks are not that pronounced. I could get stuck on this for a long time. I'm just really trying to. That's close enough, right? Eye color. That's crazy. No. It's probably the closest. That. Here's the problem. My eyes can be this, or this, or this, or this. And on rare occasions, this. I.e., my eyes are hazel. Shit. Which I love that they're hazel because of that intriguing color change. But it makes it very difficult to pick eye colors in this. Size, it's more like you can see that I care about. But okay, I think we're good there. Complexion. Ugh. I don't have freckles. So, not that. I have acne. So much acne. I just picked up a medication today that my doctor prescribed though to help with it. Would I use something over the counter instead? Yeah, I totally would if it weren't for the fact that I learned a couple weeks ago that I'm allergic to benzoyl peroxide. Did you know that was a thing that could happen? I didn't. It's great. Oh, lip color. Stand out a bit more. You really can't tell a difference. Whatever. Oh, lip style. I think the lips are fine, honestly. Facial scars. Should I have a scar? What kind of scar does that? That one's kind of cool. Oh, this one's like you got clawed. That is not a scar. That is a carved design. It's fine. Eyeliner. Jesus! What? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look like there's blood dripping down my face. Oh my god, some of these are intense. How about just some simple, basic eyeliner, man? Wow. Nope, don't care. Background. Okay. We gotta do some reading here. Arcane Scholar. Your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. Okay. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Okay. After graduating with honors from Brogan Hill Academy, you published a treatise on social lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into his archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. Kinda like that. Let's go. Court Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You forestalled the torches and pitchforks and fled to high ground, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Scion, you were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. Already can tell you now. I don't even need to read the rest. Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside the throne room. And war hero, you distinguish yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Skanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial powers. I'm debating Vanguard Scout or Arcane Scholar. I mean, I could be an Arcane Scholar that uses a bow and arrow, right? Kind of like the knowledge and all of that. Yeah. Attributes. Max character creation is 3. Might, Constitution, Dex, Perception, Intellect, Resolve. I'm also gonna take 1 from Might and put it in Constitution, but I'm guessing we're gonna get points later. Carry capacity is kind of helpful. Oh, but this one's maximum health. Squishy. I just don't feel comfortable having a 0 in there. Okay. Game difficulties. Story time. Maybe for players who are more interested in exploration and story development rather than the challenge of combat. Easy is minimal strategization and easily forgives mistakes in combat. Is recommended for those new. Difficulty, forgives mistakes. I'm not going to do hard. Path of the Damned. Jeez. Here's the thing, guys. I'm kind of leaning towards the story time. Maybe the easy to have a little bit more challenge in combat. And here's why. Unless I'm really playing a game for the challenge, like I've defeated Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare. So I'm not against the challenging levels. It's just a matter of, am I in the mood for that, or do I just want to enjoy a good story? Like, that really matters to me. The story is more important than the challenge. And a lot of times when I'm playing these games, I'm doing it to relax and de-stress, because my work's been very stressful lately. And I don't necessarily want the challenge, I want to relax and de-stress. So do I want story or easy? Because I think I'm ruling out normal in my head. Just because I'm really interested in more. What's going on? We'll go easy for a little bit of challenge.
Silmes metum! Quethi silmes metum!
Luthan! Lavaru beyond sick!
Silmes metum!
Display identifier and character sheet. I don't need that. Name envoy. No. How do I? Oh. Oh, there's a keyboard. I'm on a computer. Come on, Gaethor. You cannot remake your character. Okay. Rolling Land, Spring 2831. What is that? I want it. It's blue and it's like a lemur thing. Look at the tail. It's like some kind of lemur creature. Oh my god. Don't touch that plant. Run away, little lemur thing. Don't get caught by a scary bird. No!
What do you know of the living lands?
Screw you, mushroom. I knew I had issues with mushrooms.
Rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations.
Oh,
There
no.
beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Run away, little lemur thing! It's the last of us zombies!
Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them.
Just burn it all. Set it on
You
fire.
are my envoy.
With mushroom.
Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Huh, I don't know how I feel about that. 6 weeks later. So trapped. Were they Last of Us zombies? I legitimately forgot what those are actually called. I know they're not zombies. I promise. I played The Last of Us. The first one. Not the second one. My work laptop's really dusty. Blocking aligns the target. To toggle whether blocking will align your camera or not, go to settings. Game blocking aligns the target. Okay. I think that's set that way. I don't know. I was mostly focused on avoiding getting motion sickness and sound. Which is why you might see this being pretty restrictive. Like, it's not going to be all flowy as much. Because games that do that tend to make me motion sick. Like, I absolutely cannot play Call of Duty or any the games in that realm. The last first-person shooter I was able to actually play was Resistance: Fall of Man. Why are we taking so long to load? There we go. Hello, beach. What were those? What's up, dude? A potion and a sword? Yes, I am not dead. Oh, thank God. I was like, I said third person point of view. Garrick. Like from DS9. It's not X. It's Ira.
You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
You look so cool. We'll make it out of this alive. The Emperor still has questions. I'm impressed you dragged me out of that wreck.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
You look cool, dude. Well, let's start with names. Who are you? Oh. Somebody.
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet. We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island,
Is it
but...
the one that's smoking?
Maybe better off if it were. I saw Flash's envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship.
No.
It was cannon
yeah.
fire. And it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen. Unless...
They're not our countrymen.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived, for all the good it does.
Whoops, didn't need. Oh, I actually needed to do that, apparently. No. Which button would be inventory, not that. To equip a weapon on the new. Ow! I see. Okay. Common dagger.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use
Don't think they
wondering.
did.
We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
That's not X. I'm on a PlayStation controller with a record, so it doesn't actually have an X. So I have to guess. The square is X. White, there's something glowing.
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnock to the end. Jump down. Jump. 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 B. Sir. Can you swim in this game? Or will you just drown? This is a valid question. I've played games that let you swim and games that don't let you swim. This is right. Yes, that's right.
No, no! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry! Zara shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrol?
Oh, no, this is blocked. Can't loot? What's this? So I know how to eat it.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire!
Oh wait, no. Don't kill that, never mind. That's one of those lemur things. I thought it was a
Watch
lizard
yourself.
first. Whoa.
There's no healer about.
Jump over the wire.
Damn it! Watch out!
You did that, dude. I jumped over it.
Good. Those should rally us.
He's here. Maybe not. Godandag 3. Lowell visited for third time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. I've inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Koningsdag 4. Siblin brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall. Found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping drought. Administered emetic when she felt well enough to talk. Complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. That is a type of dreaming that I forget the name of. That happens to me all the time. Which is why I don't sleep well. Royden showing signs of malnourishment. Refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night.
Gods,
Maybe not with. Maybe just
it's
near
a
your bed.
bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envy, I don't like this.
Oh, can't break that. We'll go that way. Explore. Well then. Screw you, pot.
What's that on their face?
Just that one, apparently. Apparently, this is not the Legend of Zelda, and you cannot break the pots.
Hard to even see who they were. I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar.
Close of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of... It was said earlier. Yura? In the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra. Build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be.
Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
No. No, we got the wrong guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Glowy too. Why is this glowy? Take.
These used to be nice quarters.
8 mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Vinterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Alfhart heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods, to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Air Glanfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Come over here. 12 mid-spring. Frigate arrived from high ground. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradis, but the manifest says... Oh, it might be Paradis. But the manifest says to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does Command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Well, looking at the state of this place... like it ain't it. I'm just saying, we're supposed to go down here, but what's over here? A wall. A dead guy. A roasted chicken. Randomly sitting out and about. Okay, we got... I didn't mean to. I accidentally hit that button. I need to be more careful. There's a shield! And a key! Shield. Nice. Okay. Hold up, we have to go backwards. We have the key. Keep in mind, I also have an X, and it's in a different spot. Open. Common breastplate. Sure. Your armor type, lightning, your heaven affects the intensity and recovery time of reactions. The heavier the armor, the greater the stability against oncoming attacks. This is medium. Okay. I'm cool with medium. I am not a heavy armor person. I can't wait to have a bow. Ooh, what is this glowing? Why is there so many things glowing? And I can't do anything with it. This is also that's a mushroom. Screw you, mushroom. Where are you going? Where's one of the cannons? Oh, there's a letter. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my blessed plate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Because mushrooms have roots and mushrooms are evil. This game is just going to back up my avoidance of mushrooms and why I do that. Oh, it killed the lemur thing. Mushrooms equals bad. I don't care that there's ones that won't kill you.
God,
Bad mushrooms.
is this what they were like? It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Briefly hold and release RT. Where'd you all come from? We were just back there.
I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Roasted chicken. Up here. Up here. Okay. Ooh. I take that. The door.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Fire. Oh, I'll take that.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Oh, about time. Oh, gods! What's the matter with your face?
What is up with that? I want to get to the glowing guy. I want to get to the glowing guy. Find the key. Sorry, dude. I don't know where the key is. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I just took spoiled food. Because I'm programmed for Skyrim. Probably. But where was the key for that person? I'm also gonna get fire for that, admittedly. So I'm probably coming back through here. Okay. Probably through the barred door. Well, this seems precarious. Bow! Hey, How about we don't consume? Is there a drop? Oh, that was consuming. My bad. Oops. Apple.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Oh my gosh, this is awful and it's taking so long. There we go. Watch out. Interrogation. Ooh. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. What? Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit at Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels. But expressed clear contempt for Adair and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. Define this.
Battery charged. Resuming cleaning.
No, you're not. Heh. That's funny. Okay, hold on. I gotta first tell the robot to go back to the job. If I can find the app. The robot's like, why is the door closed?
Returning to dock.
My coworker just told me that she went with an elf as well. Yes, am I texting my coworker outside of work hours? I am. I don't care. She's awesome. Ooh. Silver fending, copper pyre, health potion, iron trunk, and common rope. Don't care about the common rope. Right, that's... Hey!
You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Error 39. Terpene error. Check tank placement or empty as required.
Oh, whatever, robot. Hold up. Aha! You can hold off, person. You've been in there for a while. Plus 1% critical hit chance. Nice. Laura.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
Apparently.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me. They never talk to you? Huh. They must not like you very much.
Screw you too.
That's the
Laura.
Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Oh.
Roughing up, more like. Same as everybody they arrest. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Look around, dude. I don't think so.
I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Let's catch.
You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
I'm not
Let's
gonna eat
move.
the mushrooms.
If we live to regret this... Nice work.
Do I have a limit on arrows? Or... Nice.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Yes, something did cause this. My guess? Evil murders.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
I'm coming with a bow. Find me a better bow, I'll take it.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Wheesht. Stay in the tall grass.
Lie. Did your god give you that power too?
Are you sure you don't know who's godlike you are? We're coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Whoa! Does she have a gun? This one's all glowy. level 2. Take some fruit. Oh, cool. Select my first ability. Okay. So, fighter, ranger, or wizard. It's going to be one of these two. Tanglefoot. Summon lingering and tangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Or summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. When you level up, you'll be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the radial... that's what I keep accidentally thinking. Opening or quick slots. Abilities require essence to cast. That's the purple bar. Unpunished by the potion. Okay. Accept. How do I... Character screen, shows your stats. This is where you do attributes and bonuses. Okay. Freedom for other stuff. Alright. To be honest, I kinda want to do Constitution. Why? Because health. Rock or something? Ooh! Boots! I found boots! Should we dodge? How do I dodge? How do I dodge? Ooh, that was interesting. I don't know what I just did. But it wasn't dodging. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go underneath the wall. Or am I supposed to go down? No, we will go up. Go.
Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Those look dry. Damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
My bow. Bow.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Take him at range. Smart choice.
Right? Soul sponge. So lovely. Name? Just like steam or souls right now. This is the way we're supposed to go, I'm guessing. But what's this then?
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Glowy for no reason. How do I feel about that? Alright, let's go. Actually, I have plenty of stuff to heal. I can swim! My question has been answered.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I see that.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
It's uncanny.
Isn't. You're a godlike. He's. Well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us? I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
He's turning into a
You're
mushroom
wasting your
zombie.
breath. He's gone.
Mushroom zombie.
You tread in the orchard.
Right.
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't.
He did.
Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Yeah.
Trespassers! Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
Now you've done it!
That's not good. I don't have a shield. Woo. Oh. Dodge, how do I dodge? Oh, that's how I dodge. Ooh, how do I do that? Oh, I have like an ability, don't I?
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now,
Stephen Rock. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vinter.
Look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
It's not an ultimate something. Okay, I can shoot pots, just not every pot. Need a big chest. Skeleton. Hilt. Footbridge. I'm guessing at some point I'll come across something that allows me to upgrade my weapons. Oh, I probably could have used that against him. Oops. What is this way? Notes on the Godless. Torn from the field notebook of Geta Tender, captain of the Adrian Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I have never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Barath to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship with the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all, but that can't be. They gave birth and died as all kith do. They sought shade in the long hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots, pots that only a people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always toward the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath the island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. It terrifies me. Horn. That's what we use is Kraken. It's not all the way, but it's pretty close. There's some more of this.
Lancer, we twine. You have returned.
No, I haven't.
We felt your presence like dew on a leaf.
I know what you're talking
We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her. Not like this. I've been around Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've We've got to get to Paradise.
Oh, but you should finish that.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Break the pomotes. Jeez. I mean, it is 10:30 at night, so... Things that I don't actually feel tired, I just keep yawning.
Boat!
Thank the gods it's still here.
That's not a
Get
boat.
on.
It's a ship.
There,
not ship,
in the
it's
distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Oi, I told you. I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it.
Yep.
You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
No pressure.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Ixamiddle. The Ixamiddle Plains are a fertile savanna north of Raid Saris on the Eastern Reach. Most of the population is decentralized and spread among nomadic tribes, which are known for their magnificent horses and mounted warriors. I just care about the horses. Can I see the horses? Are they like Clydesdales? I really like Clydesdales. There are next tips. Sudden special attacks. Enemies have a stun meter below their health bar. Attacking enemies will build up their stun. Press RT near a fully stunned enemy to perform a special attack for massive damage. Cool. Eora. Eora, the known world, is comprised of many lands, including the old empires of Adir, Rautai, and the remnants of old Violia. Now I know how my players feel in my D&D game. The nations of the Eastern Reach, such as the Free Palatinate of Direwood, the Valian Republics, and the sprawling plains of Ixamiddle, and far-flung lands like the Deadfire Archipelago, the White That Wends, and the Living Lands. Rumors also speak of Yazuha, a continent across a vast sea, but that is not yet of the known world. Yothus. Yothus is the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Years ago, a farmer by the name of Widwen claimed to be a vessel of Yothus and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Yothus was destroyed, but later rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. What happened to him there is a matter of speculation. It's taking a while to load. It won't even give me a next tip. Next tip.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your lung.
Move along. And for everyone else's sake, take a bath as soon as you can.
You know, if you just tell me where the Clavager is.
How?
He's out on official business. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
Hi.
And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Bitch. That is Ashley Johnson. Okay. I literally just finished watching episode 18 of Critical Role because I got really behind. Then we'll catch up on 19 tomorrow before we have 20 on Thursday. So, like, I literally just heard Ashley talking a bunch, and so I was like, what? What? I've been hearing this voice all day, I swear. I have.
What?
Hi.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Well...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency.
Like, hi.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague.
Oh, yeah, we saw that.
They went to investigate.
They're dead.
Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Yeah.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Sure, you're funny.
See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go,
Shot
I just hate to send the envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I didn't realize there were going to be guns in this game.
The steel garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace.
Gotcha.
Or so they say.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
At some point, I'll get the pronunciations down.
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. You do that. Just don't keep her waiting.
She'll wait as long
I
as
heard
want
she's a
her to.
monster. The personal handmaiden of the Burned Queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Dead Fire, and death spat her back out.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Yep. Oh, new companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the in Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Sweet. Abilities: Fire and Ire. Cute. Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing... It's not blunderbuss, okay. Dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Fire starter ordered Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Porgrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
What is that symbol on the left?
Why doesn't the Collaborator put a stop to it?
Master's pocket. That's enough for now. We gotta keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! Better watch your step.
Oh.
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
Watch where you go. Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare? Piss off. Get lost.
Oh, cool.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon, or a... I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Dagon.
Okay, yeah, for sale. First, my inventory. So that... I'm gonna keep the dagger just in case. So that... So that and that. Used to, so this is just to sell. Okay. No better bows, though? There's a grenade? Should I buy a grenade? We'll get 2 grenades. Okay, press and hold RB to throw your equipped throwable. Change your equipped throwable in the action radial. Okay. Interesting.
Please, how hard is it to answer?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Quest. Like a side quest. I guess I can pick up a side quest and just have it.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say.
No, they are.
Really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
I've already killed a bunch of them.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Just your medal. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisian native or an Adirian newcomer or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want the next one to test my theory. That Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magrin's essay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, weapons.
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargulan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargulan are said to have left behind many treasures.
It's not the map. That's the cottage. Message from afar, find the Stranglefoot. Okay. So we're kind of heading the same direction no matter what. It's gonna make a left for the cottage and a right for the other one. So I guess I could do the cottage first. But I don't really like power nap in. Almost 11 p.m. I should probably call it soon.
Just be careful, alright? The land gets more dangerous.
Which is my computer's... My computer's probably tired. Which I know that's not actually how it works, but... I did play... Wolf Among Us earlier. And then I edited, rendered, posted. Oh, okay, cool. That's where I can set up party camps. Yeah, this is struggling. So I think I'm gonna maybe get like to the cabin.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk.
And call it
There's
there.
no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down,
Yeah,
too.
Oof, we're glitching real bad right now. My computer said, seriously, or is saying, seriously, you need to turn me off for a little bit. Yeah. So, we are close to that. We're gonna save here and call it. Normally I go for about 2 hours, but again, I played Wolf Among Us earlier. Did it save? Oh, it did, okay. Yeah, I went for about 2 hours earlier. No, it wasn't 2 hours. Yeah, a little less than 2 hours to finish Wolf Among Us. And I edited, which involves rendering, and then I posted it. Well, uploaded it. It'll be posted on Wednesday. So it'll be posted before this, of course. So with all of that, my computer's like... And then I'm playing this now, which is a much more powerful game. So my computer's now like, dude, you've done enough today. Can you stop? So I'm going to call it here, give my computer a break. It's almost 11 p.m. too. But keep in mind, normally in the future, my videos are going to be closer to 2 hours long. This is only about an hour and a half. But next time I will start with this cabin, and then we'll go head up to the Stranglefoot area. It's interesting so far. Screw mushrooms. That sounds terrible, but honestly, guys, I really don't like mushrooms. It's a fungi. Why would you eat a fungi? Just let it be. Let it do what fungus does. But it's interesting so far. Very curious, and I have been told by my coworker that it does have some little decision-making things that matter. So I'm looking forward to seeing those. Because I really like games where you can make a decision, and your decision actually affects, even minorly affects the game. Skyrim had minor effects, depending on like factions you chose and that kind of stuff. But my favorite game is still Detroit Become Human. I've never fully, like I've never gone through every single possible path. I hit what I consider to be my, like, #1 best possible outcome in that game after 3 or 4 playthroughs. And, yeah, I'm cool with that. So yeah, that's my favorite game. Games like that, I am all for. I love them. But yeah, I like any game that, even if a minor decision affects it, that's interesting to me. So yeah. And this feels like, this is gonna be bad, I'm gonna get people mad at me, but this feels like a better version of Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. I could not get through that game. I have tried playing it 2 or 3 times now, and I have still never left the first area. Oh, I shouldn't say that. The last time I tried, I got into the Underdark. And then gave up there. Partially because I got stuck. Because it doesn't... My biggest complaint about Baldur's Gate is it doesn't correct for... it doesn't really correct for difficulty. I can't think of the actual word. Where it, like, balances for your level. It really didn't do that. So, yeah. This feels like a better version because it looks like there's, like, camp things. I'll have to check out what that's like next time. So that'll be fun. To have a little camp where you, like, talk to people. Yeah. This is interesting so far. I like the world building. The graphics would probably look better if my current computer weren't currently sounding like it was going to take off because it's been doing too much today. I've probably overtaxed it by this point in the day. And yeah, the dialogue's great so far. Well, some of it's basic dialogue, but like I like Kai. I liked his little one-liners. Those are fun. So, is it enough to bring me back so far? We'll see how this continues and see how it goes. I am enjoying it though. But with that, thank you for watching this playthrough here of episode 1, part 1. I'll probably call it parts. Part 1 of Avowed. If you liked this, click the like button. Click subscribe if you want to see the rest of this playthrough. I have no idea how long this will take. I have no idea how long the game is. I will say, if it's a long game, if I'm still playing by early June, I will probably take a pause on it for a short time, because I have vowed, to play, can't think of the name of it, man. This really popular choice-based game that I tried, Life is Strange. I tried to play Life is Strange in the past. I didn't get far, but I had also just had surgery, and my brain wasn't really in a good place, because I was on a lot of drugs, because I had just had surgery. So, come this summer, I'm going to binge play through all of Life is Strange. I didn't want to plan it for my spring break here. I'm planning that for my summer, where I will binge play Life is Strange. So if I'm still playing this by that point, I will take a pause to binge play Life is Strange and then come back to this. So keep that in mind. But subscribe to see this, to see that game as well. And then whatever game we play after that. If I finally get to a point where I'm enjoying Life is Strange, I'll probably play through the series then. And eventually, again, I have Adam Fall, so I might play that at some point. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I don't know. And then, of course, comment, guys. I'd love to have some comments, have some conversation. What do you guys think? Do you think Elf was a good choice? And then, of course, let me know about volume as well. I want to make sure I've got it balanced properly, so at the very least, I should be loud enough. But let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet, so I can tweak that. It might not be fixed for, like, the next play, because I'm going to play it tomorrow. This will not be posted by then. But please let me know on that so I know what I can tweak. And then just have some conversations, guys. And suggest some games that I might like. But thank you for watching. And my usual thing, the way I always end my videos, is don't plagiarize. Just don't do it.